Shanti, Shanti. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om.
That's it.
Om lead us, thou God,
from unreal to real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace be unto us all.
Hari Om.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to Yoga for Health, Happiness, and Liberation. I'm Meeta Gajjar, and this is my father, Bharat Gajjar. We're so happy you could join us today.
All right.
I'd like to start by reading What is Life? It's based on 18 chapters of the Bhagavad Gita. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a gift. Accept it. Life is an adventure. Dare it. Life is sorrow. Overcome it. Life is tragedy. Face it. Life is duty. Perform it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is a mystery. Unfold it. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is an opportunity. Take it. Life is a journey. Complete it. Life is a promise. Fulfill it. Life is love. Discover it. Life is beauty. Praise it. Life is truth. Realize it. Life is a struggle. Fight it. Life is a puzzle. Solve it. Life is a goal. Achieve it. The source or the writer of that is unknown. I'd like to read a letter to the editor that my father wrote. It's called Adopt Animals in the Zoos. Zoos around the world need help, even in the U.S. I propose that zoos announce that all their animals be adopted. For example, they could publish a list of all their animals, and if someone adopts an animal, he could pay, for example, $15 a month or $60 per year for a monkey or a bird. Once you adopt an animal, the zoo could take your picture with the animal, which is now your friend. The zoo could somehow announce that the animal has been adopted by Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so. That's you. The zoo could even write that person's name on the cage. From that point on, the zoo administration could keep the person who adopted that animal on file and inform them regularly on what is happening with his or her friend. This way, everybody is happy. The zoo gets the extra money they need to take care of the animals, and the public is also happy because they feel they are part of the animal's life. The zoo could even invite all the adoptees once a year for a special celebration or a party. Animals are also part of our human society. We must love them and take care of them with great respect. How would you like to adopt a gorilla?
And this letter I wrote, and I hope a newspaper will print and eventually take care, adopt this kind of policy, because zoos need money. They need lots of money. And I sent a copy of this letter to Philadelphia Zoo, and I hope they like this idea. Why not? How would you like to own a gorilla and it stays in the zoo? But then that's your gorilla. and then they can put your name outside the cage, and you can go there and say, this is my guru. And you pay for it like adopt a child. Overseas they have adopted child. So why cannot we take care of these animals? They need money. So this is an idea. Now Hare Krishna group, they have adopted a cow, and it works well. You know, this is your cow. So you send some money every month, and that's an excellent idea. And uh, our big newspaper here rejected. So I wrote them a letter saying, how about reading it again and printing? Print it and let people know about it. So anyway, any good idea which helps the society, and this is animals. We have taken them in our custody. We should take care of them. So this is a good idea. Even Wilmington Zoo needs some money. That would be a good idea. Now today's topic, I have be a yogi. And I wrote this poetry. It's sort of a poetry, but it summarizes the whole yoga philosophy. So I like to read it to you and explain to you what it says. First is, dear Lord, you said, be thou a yogi, O Arjuna. We are yogis now, Lord. Please help us and guide us. So let me read the whole prayer, this poetry, and then we will explain. Bhakti Yoga will lead us to love and liberation. Raj Yoga will lead us to Om and enlightenment. Gnana Yoga will lead us to truth and knowledge. Mantra Yoga will lead us to harmony and inspiration. Karma Yoga will lead us to service and creativity. Hatha Yoga will lead us to health and discipline. Kriya Yoga will lead us to psychic and body cleansing. Japa Yoga will lead us to remember and surrender. Help us, O Lord, to do yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, also to do meditation and control our senses and mind, to eat pure prasad vegetarian food moderately, to witness your dance and accept karma and do our dharma, to serve love and our family, society, nature and the Guru, to be vigilant of your messages in every step we take, to accept the Guru, Maharishi Patanjali and Swami Shivananda, to surrender the heart and mind to the Divine Mother Shakti. Bharat at Guru's feet says, separated and in darkness we are. Yoga given by you, Lord, and taught by the Guru. Sadhana, the spiritual practice of yoga, practiced by us, will bring us health, happiness, liberation, and your love. So this is really summarizes the yoga philosophy. Let's look at it. First, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, be thou a yogi, O Arjuna. Now that's very powerful thought. Once you declare yourself a yogi, then you're not yogi yet, but when you declare it, gradually you start getting better, you try to be better, and you will be better. So that is very important. And you have to make an effort to be better. If you don't declare, you don't become. So first you have to say, I am disciple of the Lord. I am disciple of this Guru. Then you become. So first you have to say, I am, and you will become. And then he says, Bhakti Yoga will lead us to love and liberation. What is Bhakti Yoga? Bhakti Yoga means devotional service. So there are two basic philosophies. One is Advaita philosophy and one is Dvaita philosophy. Advaita philosophy, when you are all one. So, but dualistic philosophy, when you and the Lord are separate, you surrender to the Lord. So once you surrender, that becomes bhakti. It is devotion, and you love God. So that is called Bhakti Yoga, will lead us to love and liberation. You liberate at one point because Lord will help you to be free. Now, Raj Yoga will lead us to Om and enlightenment. Raj Yoga means really meditation. How can you get to the higher soul, higher consciousness? When you go in a quiet room and sit there, motionless, close your eyes, be alone, and quiet your body, quiet your mind, and go deeper in yourself and make a contact with the higher source or the Lord. So that leads you to higher consciousness and leads you to peace and harmony, and you feel great because meditation is a process of love. You want love, but how can you get love? By meditating on our inner self. And what is inner self? Inner self and the big self, big self means God, is the same self. So when you realize that I am part and parcel of divine, so you are not inviting God within you, but in meditation you are in God. You are with it. Only thing, you have forgotten who you are. So when you surrender and when you become conscious, you come to realization that I am. And once you come to that point, you realize that everything you see and hear and everything is part and parcel of God. Then third is Gnana Yoga, will lead us to truth and knowledge. What is Gnana Yoga? If you want to be liberated, you have to understand who you are. Atmagna. And also learn the scriptures and seek knowledge. When you seek, you shall find. When you seek a guru, guru shows up. It's very simple. God sent this person. That person will come to you when you are ready. Mantra yoga will lead us to harmony and inspiration. In this life, we lose our harmony. We get disturbed because material world and the thoughts make you angry, disturbed. You cannot sleep. And you need all kind of help to sleep because you have lost your harmony. You have lost your inspiring things. So, inspiration and harmony will come when you come to yoga. Yoga means coming closer and closer to the Lord, closer and closer to your inner self. That is what mantra yoga is. Karma yoga will lead you to service and creativity. What is karma yoga? Karma yoga means service. If you want happiness, you have to learn to serve. Serve your family, serve your friends, serve your society. So when you have the whole attitude of service, help come to you. So when you serve, other will serve you. That is simple as that. But people don't buy that. People say, oh, how much you going to do for me? Then I do that thing for you. But then when in the family system, you must learn to serve because you have accepted them as part of your family. So then the other will also selflessly serve you. But you have to start serving them selflessly. That's called karma yoga. Hatha yoga. You have everything, but you have no health. You cannot, you're very stiff, very unhappy, you're disturbed, you cannot eat properly. So you have to do exercise, some kind of physical exercise. Take a nice walk, go for swimming, or do some hatha yoga, exercise of yoga, postures. Very, very important thing. Most of the diseases are because poor eating and no exercise. So if you bring some exercise in your life, you will experience better health, better health, and also you will have a good life and peace. Kriya Yoga. What is the most important thing in the life? Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga will lead us to psychic and body cleansing. We have to clean your body. So it's very important that you do meditation, you do a little prayer, you read the scriptures, and always remain focused of good life. And that all these things. And if you remain selfish, then you lose out. Your family lose out. And then trouble starts because you are focusing on yourself only. And not doing its dharma is really a big problem. Japa yoga. What is the most important thing in the world, beside other things, is remembering God. How can you remember God? It's a rosary. One day we'll talk about it. We will bring the rosary and show you how to do it, how to remember. It's just, remember Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Also Mahamantra. Mahamantra is Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. This is called Mahamantra. Or Om. There is no mantra greater than Om, but it's very powerful. If you chant Om, it liberates you. And its most important thing in the life is to remember the Lord. So prayer is like that. When you prayer is remembering God and also communicating with the Lord, saying how much I love you and so forth. Now, next paragraph. Help us, O Lord, to do yama, niyama, asana, and pranayama. These are the 10 commandments of yoga. Put your life into discipline. If you do not have discipline, you will suffer. Yama, niyama is 10 commandments. Asana, exercise. Pranayama, breathing exercise. It's very powerful. It really gives massage to your lungs and cleans yourself. So it is very important to do this yoga. Also to do meditation and control our senses and mind. People have problem controlling their senses. They overeat. They do a lot of things